Hi, and welcome to the Queen of Attraction free video series, where you're going to learn how to become irresistible to money and clients. I'm Desiree Stafford. I'm the creator of the program Queen of Attraction, and I'm also the best-selling author of a book called Clarity Confidence Clients. So in today's video, this is the first of our video series, I want to talk to you about the number one thing that you need before you become irresistible to all the money and the clients that you want. And that first thing is that you need to have crystal clear clarity. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, clarity? Why is that the first thing? Well, it has to be, right? Because if you want more money, you've got to know how much. If you want more clients, you have to know how much, right? You've got to know the details. That's where they always say the devil is in the details. You've got to know those details. Now, here's why I start here. I speak to so many people on a consistent basis who don't really know what they want, which is usually why they're not getting what they want, right? Without that level of clarity, how can you attract what you want? How can you bring in more money? How can you bring in more clients? How can you grow your business if there's no sense of clarity around that? Because if you don't have clarity, you often don't have focus, right? And without focus, you're not going to have momentum or traction to bring in the things that you want. So when I speak to people and I ask them, well, you're not getting what you want, so what is it that you do want? There's usually a pause, okay? And the pause is they're really thinking about what they want. After they go through the standard list of, well, I want a bigger house and I want a luxury car and I want to travel, after we get past that kind of, blasé, those vague wantings, and we really start to think about, now, what do you really want? That's when the pause happens. Because for so long, people stuff their dreams down, right? They push their desires aside because they've been told for so many years that they can't get what they want, that it's too much for them, it's impossible for them, it's just not something within their realm of possibility, which is so not true. So what people often do is they settle and they go for what's quote unquote realistic instead of going for what they really want. And I gotta be honest with you, when you're going for what's realistic, how many times do you not even hit those goals? Because they don't light you up. They don't set your world on fire. They don't create, the real desire and craving inside of you to make you continue to move forward when you don't really feel like it, right? To cause you to stay consistent and persistent when things don't always go your way. That's why it's so important to have crystal clear clarity on what your real vision is, what it is that you truly desire. So that's why we start with clarity. We clarify your vision, right? We get to the core of what it is that you truly desire. So when you think about wanting more money, what exactly do you want that money for? Now, if you're going to tell me, well, I want it for more freedom, great, but why, right? What does that now new freedom allow you to do? If you want the money to travel, where and with who, right? And how would the ability to travel make you feel? These are all the things you really want to consider, okay? Because these are going to become your motivators. These are going to be the reasons you continue to step forward when there is doubt, when there is fear, when there is rejection, right? When the mountain just seems too high. So you need clarity, right? You need clarity. So I normally walk my clients through a process that I call Date with Destiny, because I don't want just your intellectual ideas about what it is that you want. I really want to go deeper. I really want to know what's going to set your heart on fire. And so I walk my clients through a process that helps them get connected to their deeper desires. Now, that's going to be beyond the scope of today's video, but I want to give you a short exercise to get you started, okay? I really want you to give yourself permission to dream big here, okay? And you don't have to share this dream with anybody if you don't want to, because I don't want anyone talking you out of what it is that you want, but I do want for you to get clear about what you want and make the commitment to yourself to go for it. Okay, so here's the exercise. You're going to see a link below this video. I want you to download the PDF and I want you to use that for this exercise. And then I want you to go into a quiet space if you're not in one already. You know, maybe you'll turn off the lights, go into a room, stare out a window, maybe turn on some classical music, right? And allow yourself to get in touch with the deepest part of who you are. Try to tap into your soul. Now, I know it's kind of hard to do that on your own, right? But I really want you to get to a place of, you know, kind of pushing out the noise and the sound and the voices that you hear from everyone else, and really tap into the core of who you are and start asking yourself questions about what do you want. It's often helpful to go back to a time when you were a kid and think about all the little things that you wanted when you were a child and as you got older, right? Because that's going to help you tap into what some of your desires are. Okay. Now, obviously, things have changed, but what I'm asking you to do is to dream, right? Whatever your process is for dreaming, I want you to get into that state again and allow yourself to write down every single thing that comes to your mind. No censoring, okay? Write down everything that comes to your mind, because that's where you're going to start from. Those are your true desires. That's what you really want, okay? And then I want you to make a commitment to getting those things, finding out how you can make that happen. A lot of times when a person does this type of exercise, they'll come up with a list of things they want to do 10 years into the future, 5 years into the future. And I think that's awesome. I also think you want to bring the time frame a little bit closer as well. Start looking only 1 year into the future, or 90 or 60 days into the future, because you're going to have the most inspiration to get those shorter term goals accomplished, right? So I hope this gives you a place to start, and make sure you do get started. I don't want you to just do this exercise and think, oh, that was fun, that was nice, thanks, Desiree, and not actually take action. I really want you to know that you have the power to create the future that you're looking for. You've got to trust and believe in that, okay? And the way that you show trust and belief is by actually taking the steps to make that happen. Now, if you like my support, if you're looking for some more accountability to make sure that you take action on those steps, I'd love to support you. And you can click the link below to set up a time to have a conversation with me, and I can see if there's a way that I can help you, right? We can talk about the Queen of Attraction program, or we can just talk about some of the things that you came up with that you really want to make happen in your life, and you want to put an action plan together to make that happen. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been my pleasure to be here with you today, and stay tuned for the next video coming in this series. Again, my name is Desiree Stafford. I'm the creator of Queen of Attraction. And until we speak again, I hope you're up to big, bold things in your life and in your business. Take care.